Hello, 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 everybody. We are celebrating today the launching of the book. You are the Omniverse. Yes. And I say thank you for Marga to be here and Patty to be here. Both of them were the first ones to read the final book and still look for some kind of, like proof readings, what makes sense, what doesn't make sense, where it's meeting. And we have Patricia, who went into a long process of producing it, as she is the layout designer of all this amazing book. And I say thank you to all of you. Welcome. And we're here to share your own experiences from the beginning till now. And just that you all know, the four of us, English is not our first language. So be patient with us. Be patient with us because we wanted to share for not just the Spanish speaking people. So just be very nice with us when we speak here all together. So
we are perfect.
You're a magician, as you say. Yo soy magia. Sí. So Patricia, we were trying to have an Instagram live before, but both we were surprised with technology, so it was a bit.
It's so crazy. You think that you think that you have all the lately technology on your hands, but the truth is that the best technology is the one that you have here connected through there.
Yes,
For
the
me,
omniverse in you.
like that.
And you were saying some very nice things about the whole process. And one thing that came out in the live stream, which I really like, it's first of all, is the book is like a crystal. And this crystal, the book for me, it's like a connection, a bridge wire that connects you, wires you, plug you into the omniverse. And from there, you are able, with your own intention, to receive as much as information as you want, because this book, it's going to keep evolving with you. And I really like that idea. It's something I can say for myself, definitely. And I don't know what's with you.
It evolves, and I think it's not only a multidimensional book, but it's a multi-read book. You will have to come back many, many times. I read it 4 times already, and I think I haven't grasped yet the surface of all the potential behind everything that is there. So I'm sorry if J.K. Rowling is watching this. Harry Potter, we all love, but this is non-fictional magic. This is actually, you can experiment things, and it's every time you open it, you will discover something different. At least I have the feeling that after reading it 4 times, twice to edit, to see those little things, and then more consciously and more deeply, you're still discovering things that you didn't grasp the last time. At least this is my experience. So I'm loving it. For me, it's a work in progress. And I'm, for instance, now working with the a.k.a. meditation and doing it 28 days. So it becomes also a tool for you to play around. So everything you do, Lilly, has this playfulness ingredient that we love. And the fact that it's not a linear book, that you don't need to, do it in a linear way, always, that you can always jump back and forth. I love it. So this freedom of also, connecting with what you need in that moment, I like very much. And you can complete it with other work you're doing. So I'm working with a.k.a. because with the Stargate, we are doing Within the Void. And we are working with the creating new timelines for ourselves, this this intention to put something out there for us, and it's working. The combination with other works you might be doing at the same time. So yes, it's a non-fictional magic for me.
Non-fictional magic. I love it. I love it. It's a non-fictional magic, and you don't need to be bitten by a spider,
No.
or you don't need to have an explosion. You don't have any accident.
No.
You can become that magic in your daily life, express it in your daily life, and definitely this becomes like a wand. It's a non-fictional magic. I love it. And the second thing
Let's
I
write
love,
it down.
yes, no, it is for posterity here. I really like it. Non-fiction magic. Yes, please, someone write it down and then send it to me.
I will.
The second thing I really want to mention about it is the playfulness of the book. And for me, it's everything I share is it has to be fun. And the fun part of it is the structure. How is it structured? It has different metaphors, and then it has also the meditations for each chapter. There are 12 plus 1, 13 chapters, and the 13 every single part. Every meditation, you still have a way of getting present. So you can go and create your own cards. Yes, you create your own cards. You can do it like this. You can do it like this. You can put it this way. So it's really something to experience. Also, like when you go, it's something you have to take in your hands, that you have to put there. And then if you have the physical ones, which I extremely recommended, then you are able to write down also your experiences. And when you write down your experiences, it really becomes your book. This is what it is. This is your plot. It's not the book, the plot. It becomes your plot to go into it. So if you have the it does work out with the ebook. If that's what you have, it works out. But having the extra thing where you can write down your own experiences of everything, it really, for me, has that sensation that this becomes your book. Right?
What is happening? Yeah, what is happening for me after the meditation? I go to the travel log. And,
yes.
All sorts of things.
This is so beautiful. You have to send me a picture of that.
Know that's nice.
Yes. And a channeling comes out. So it's like homework, And it was funny with the Tenia. Basically, they are telling you to action, to do what you need to do to achieve what you want with the Tenia. And something that I loved as well, and I'm even sharing it with my colleagues at work, a completely different world. This a.k.a. that's my PDP now,
Yes.
because the intention, the attention, and the action for me is going to be also homework. So you take a lot of little things from every single chapter. And also, I don't know about Patty and Patricia, I'm sure you knew Lilly much closer than I am.
Yes.
For
Patricia,
me,
the longest. Yes.
The longest. The part where you write about yourself, that in itself is super interesting, also funny. So we want a biography after this series. But this part of the travel log is also nice. I guess that it depends on the person that comes to the book. If it's somebody that knows you, that has worked with you, that has done courses with you, I think the book itself is a kind of container of everything we have done with you before. You have all the main concepts there, and you go much deeper into each of them. For somebody that comes new to you, I guess it will be a ride first. So what is this?
Yes, exactly. I can tell because I'm sorry. Continue.
Yeah, please go ahead. No, interrupt me. I'm Spanish. I can deal with it.
I
want to interrupt it.
No, well, about the people that it is new to this all these themes. A lot of friends that knew that I was working on this was like,
Beep! What the beep?
what are you doing? What is this? And I say, please just read this part. Actually, all of them I used to advise to read the part where your experiences were Lily put there. Like,
Yeah, my travel log.
yes, your travel. And most of the people was, oh, really? Okay, that happened. How? Why?
Yes.
This is the best part for me to share how this book can help, how this book connect you with the universe, omniverse, outside, upside.
Inside.
Yes, yes. It's the best part because it's very, clever, very fast, very clean, transparent. The way you explain how this is working is very easy. Actually,
There's no drama. That's part for me of this journey is there is an excitement, but there is no drama and there's no exclusivity. It means for me, writing the travel logs is not just to share my story, is to open yours. Because I feel my story is your story and your story is mine. So in the book, the story I'm sharing is exactly to open opportunity, to open your mind of what's possible without any, again, it's a magical book without it's not science fiction. It's just we are able to do this. And there is a series right now, Manifest, in Netflix, and it opens up exactly. It's doing it quite well. It still has a lot of drama, yes, but how for and just a couple of them, what's possible. But still, it's for me starting to be non-fictional. Like my dad was saying, "Oh, if you like this, you might like this other one." And I say, "No, that's science fiction. All what's happening in the manifest, I can vouch that it's possible. All of it. It is possible. There is no more science fiction. It's not more surreal. It is possible for everybody. So it's nice what you're saying, Patricia, because sometimes I was like, should I put this story? Shouldn't I not put? And they say you have to. And now when I did it, I say, oh, because I'm not just telling my story, I'm telling your story.
yes, of course, most of the
Go
ahead.
She's Mexican. You can do it.
I can deal with it.
Okay, I would like to add, it's not that you have to do all the programs with Lily to understand this book. The only thing that you need to have is open spirit and let it flow, because it's like you said, Marga, it's not a book to understand. It's a book to feel, to activate, and to live with it. It's like I don't want to make I could say comparación, Lily,
A comparison.
in comparison with the Bible, because it's not the same thing, but it's really a book to have with you every day, because every day you can open a page and you can find some answers, some message, something that your soul needs in this moment. And I would like to make a little history of this book, Lily. I would like to share that when Lily, a long time ago, well, not long time ago, just maybe a couple of years, maybe, or maybe less. Lily had
lifetime, so it's not that bad.
Yeah, in lifetime, yeah. Lily had this intention of having books of the academy, and Lily asked Moni and I, that I was mentors of Timalu Academy, to start to write a book, to start to write the ideas of this beginning. And the intention of this book was like exactly a travel lodge. And one of the main characters was Mrs. W.
Oh,
And
yeah,
all
that's true.
three, obviously,
I forgot about
was
that.
Lilly Wong, right? And she was the person that works in a travel agency, and the people go through the agency
Just to do this, it seems
to
fun.
know about these beautiful travels around the universe, right? And that was the beginning, I think so. But suddenly, Moni and I stopped and couldn't go further.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why Lilly started to make this beautiful magic with this first book of all of this story about the universe, about us. And and it's so beautiful because I would like to say to you, Lilly, that you are a person that you come here on earth to share. You are a person that yeah, you channel all this information, but your mission is share. And I always be thank you to do this work, beautiful work for the world, because for me, in the main thing, you know that you are my guide, you are my mentor, and I follow you here and beyond, because all the things that you bring us with your experience, with your open mind, with your open spirit, exactly is the thing that you said before, that is a story that we shared together. You opened the key, but everyone opened the door without you, with you, and everybody comes together to follow our hearts, to follow the spirit that is in the environment, that we need to be in touch, to be really us in mind, soul, and body.
Beautiful.
Really
And
nice.
this is really a contribution to that. That's I feel that's like you three say, that's a book, that's something that's alive. It's not something that's a page, and there's not something that it's gonna have with do information, because it's alive. And like you say, Margot, for me too, I keep sometimes reading it back and it's like, oh, really? Yeah, that's true.
Mm-hmm.
All the
I
time.
forgot about that. It's true. Or it's like, oh, I remember I put something in the book, and I go and look it up. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, it's I'm growing with this too, and from the beginning, I bring it through it, and as Pablo say in the live stream, this book is written from the beginning. I started receiving information, then I put it into the format, and now it's there. But for me too, I keep the more I have it, the more it keeps evolving with me. And even this morning, I was doing my meditation, and I was doing after my meditation the yoga, and I say, I do understand a lot more what it means. You are the omniverse. So it's not something that it's you read and it's done. It's something keeps growing, and the more it keeps growing in you and in each of us, the more it's going to keep having thing. And it's just the first one of 13.
When is the movie coming?
I know. Probably I'm gonna do it like some. Did I have the 13? So we don't wait like 13 years for each of them. But we'll see. We'll see. But I'm very thankful.
May I ask?
Yes.
When I was, I remember I had that question. When I was how did you came out with the analogy, with the thought of the, with the clock, with the ta ta ta, with the all those stuff, because it's so easy to get the whole information. I mean, there are a lot of parts that they are not complicated, but it's a lot. But
Yes.
when you put it like in 3D vision, it's like, oh, okay, it's so easy. How?
Yes. This is what this is. Let me just explain for people. If we go, there's 13 chapters, 12 plus 1 chapters, and in each of them, the information that she said that sometimes is like, yeah, but how? This is written. That's really channeling from the cosmic team, Elania Manea, and then it's like, how do I put it? And this is what she's asking. How do you put it into the same information to make it more tangible for us? You always have 4 metaphors. One, it's the cosmic clock. The second one is the cosmic dot. Then you have the cosmic phone, and then the cosmic cryptus. So it's really when what's happening all the time when I share this kind of information, the more I integrate it, the easier to explain things. That's the first thing. And through the years, I notice how I can explain Timalu in 10,000 different ways, depending on the person who is in front of me. And and how as soon as it comes there, but you have to see whenever I'm in that place of sharing, there's a whole team behind me. It's really, I become a co-creator of a lot of things. So that's why sometimes information comes out of me and I'm also like, oh. Even if I'm just talking, even if I'm in front of someone, even if it's not live stream, I know it's as soon as you ask me about these things, my being, like you say, Patty, I'm here to share. My being goes in another state. So for me too, when I was writing the book, and saying it really came through. It's like, see it as a book. And it was also a way for me to understanding what I was writing. Right?
Okay. Give me some, how you say,
Relief.
Yes. But for you, so
yeah, it was like that. And then the beauty of this is, like Marga also said, then you don't have just one book, you have multi-books, because even not just because it's multidimensional, it's also because if you read all the first part, first I recommend you read the whole thing. Then you can go again and read just what Elania Manea said, the 13 chapters, and that makes a book. Then you read the one metaphor in the 13 chapters, just that metaphor, and it makes a whole one storyline. You read the other one, just the cosmic phone, the third, and it makes another storyline. So you have again like 5-6 books just to read through, and it's like, oh. So if you read my travelogues also, they make a storyline, they go through it. And if you have the physical book and you write your own story afterwards, when you finish writing everything, you're going to have your own storyline of the omniverse. And I think that's playful. It's fabulous.
Love it.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
And Patricia, you were involved in the creation of the book as well, right? Can you tell us the backstage gossip?
Actually, it's too much to say that both. Actually, it was Lily's idea, the whole thing, visual thing, the cover, maybe in the inside she was more like, okay, I trust in your knowledge, but it was hers first and all. Then it was magic. No, actually, it wasn't ni fictionally nothing magic. It was connecting with Lily. It has to be like that for me. Always has been like that because um, I know her maybe for no say 10 years since a lot. Then in some point she asked me for help, and it was a little things, and with the time she was asking for more favors or for more help, and I start to understand her spirit. It was really, really connected, and I wasn't that connected. I mean, the truth is.
Yeah.
So, since the beginning with Lily, the idea is to connect, to let it go, to clean your mind of ideas, um, and just ask her. I sit here in front of my computer, I clean, I connect, and then ask her. I go and say, please, really translate, or let me see. What happened is that I see, all the time I see, and I read. When I read what she is writing, I listen her. It's not my voice, I listen her. Always happen when I read something that is not mine. I hear her voice, and I hear her voice, then I close my eyes and I see. The point is, how can I put what I see in the screen, no? That's the little thing, but most of the
You're doing great.
most of the time,
I have to do a parenthesis here. Patricia is the one who, when I check, when you have a personal consciousness code, when you ask for your personal consciousness code, I put it, I draw it,
Like
and
this
then
one.
I say like that one exactly, and then I tell, for example, in your case, this is, I said the aKhu has a platinum transparent vibrant color.
Easy.
Then I put background, and then I say with multiple shadow effervescent,
Mhm.
and then I said the background, it's three multiverses intertwined,
inside of
spinning.
a sphere,
Yes.
road with a highway,
Yes.
lighting, an emoticon. An
and
emoticon.
then and then I write whenever they are all the time very crazy, but some are more crazy. When they are the really extreme crazy, I always put a smiley face with because and she takes that
Yes,
and
that
makes it happen visually. So I say, wow, it's a magic. It's really a gift, and I do not know. I cannot say you're not confirm that you're not connected because you would not able to make
Yeah.
this interpretation if you were not connected. I
yes,
mean,
yes. No, I was a little exaggerated, but sometimes I think all of us happen that you feel like a big piece of plomo. How you say plomo?
just heavyweight.
But well, for working with Lily, it works like that. It works like that all the time, and with the book was like that actually. I was saying in the Instagram, trying a little bit communication a bit ago. I tried to do it the way I knew you have to do a book or design a book.
Yeah, what you learn, you learn this has to be done. This.
It has to be this, the kind of typography, the kind of margins. We have to do this, we have to do that. And I'm like, nah, this is not working. This is not nice. Second, third, fourth sketch, and I give up. And I say, no, it's not working. Why not? Because sometimes, it happens with her most of the times that in the first time, it's like this is, 5 minutes is done. Sometimes it's one day and it's not working. So with the book was like that. And so I let it go, let some days, maybe 20 days, a lot of time for me. And I let that set up in my mind, in my heart. And when I start again, Lily asked me, well, how is the book going?
Hello.
Good, it's going good. I just open my heart, clean my mind, and start again. And it was so easy. I say, okay, this is the way. So cute. So, and of course, the most clean she has the idea for her and for most of the people I work with, it's easy for me. When the people or the client or whatever doesn't have clear idea what they need, for me it's also okay. How I cannot explain. It's not it can go through. So with Lily, she has already everything done. I just have to put my heart away. My mind away and my heart open, and that's it.
Mhm.
It's
And
okay.
it's so beautiful.
Yes, it is.
It's a cute.
It reminds me the story you were
Absolutely.
telling is the one with Tarmajo. That when it came through, there was an exchange with a friend, and that she used to do mandalas, And Regina, the mandalas she does, they're very, 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 very organic, and he has a lot of movements. It's a very, those when you write chakras. It's a very, very beautiful. So when we did the exchange, and I'm looking for the image and I gave her a session, and then she did, and she comes back with my mandala like this, and it was not even colored. It has already color. It was just gray, and it was not possible to do. She was so afraid of what I was going to say, but I've been receiving the information visually, so she's able to download it, like the same thing you're saying, Patricia. So I was doing my part so she can get it. I said, no, I know exactly what you're just giving me, and the thing is that, like you said, Patricia, she tried to put color, and the ink will flow all over, and then she had to start it again. She tried to put another, like what she normally does, and what I was expecting, obviously, because I did like the other one. Every time she started, something happened, and everything was messed up, and she needed to start again to do the whole thing. So she finally surrendered. I think at the fourth time, like you're saying, she surrendered, and she said, "Okay, here we go. This is what it is." And
It's like that. It's so nice because when you let go everything in your life like that, and you connect with yourself, with the universe, it always works. Even if you feels like you are in the really edge of everything, it's always the right thing to do. No?
absolutely, and I'm very thankful for Patricia to be able to interpret everything into the visual because
For the
it's
second
not always easy.
book, I am really excited. I
Mm.
cannot imagine what is coming because for sure it's not gonna be the same.
No, I'm already like it's coming. We're gonna have in between. These are gonna be the travelogues, and we're gonna have a tiny books. What's gonna be about the tools. So these are the tools. It's like what you need to travel. This is gonna be also in that format. That you're gonna get next week already, Patricia. And but yes, it's a whole collection. It's very fun to do, and
we have to think it in the container. Sorry, I
yes,
again. We have to think in the container because you need
yes.
one.
Yes, yes, I do. I'm so excited. So again, for everybody who wants to have it, two things. You have a couple of gifts here, and there is a welcome gift and a completion gift. My recommendation: don't go and get your completion gift before you complete it, because if you download the completion gift, you're good. If it's they make no sense for you, right? But the first one is exactly the cards that you can either make it as a cards, and you can show Patty. I think she put also you did some right. You can put it like that. It's some plastic. You can put it, or you can just have it as cards, right? So what you're gonna see is this: how to do it, how to use it. Because when you use this, we're going to use this to for the meditations. So you're going to have it. So you have it like this, and here is the explanation on what you do if you want to have it just where to cut it. Look, this is some of the fantastic things that Patricia did. I just gave her, can you put something where people know what to do visually? And here we go. And these are also this is also vibration that you have with you. So if we think about the book being the plug, these are hubs that you're putting for more information. So remember, all the codes, it's in language of consciousness. So the language of consciousness, what it does, it's really you're plugging information, vibration information, and the messages, the essence behind that vibration, it's here, and it's so amazing. I really love them. We'll do an example now, and then you have your completion is a summary of the whole book. Okay, but again, I'm not going to even show you. I'm not going to give you so much spoilers, because don't do this till the end of the book. And because I bring a lot of words new into our vocabulary, then you have a lingo to go around and play around, vibrate around. And this is the wonderful cosmic toy that you have in your hands, because it's not a common book. This is really an experience. You were saying, for me, it was also more the vision to make a children book for cosmic children. You see, it's not just a book just to read. No, it's like play, cut, do, read, meditate, reflect, write. You know, it's more an experiential way of reading rather than just read words. And Patricia is working on this right now. Some people are having some, because you have to go to do this. You have to go. I'll make a video too. You have to click to the QR codes to go and download this gift. And as some of you have written, I'm not able to do it. I don't find it. So what I decide to do, and I send it, she's doing it, Patricia, is to have it available for print on demand. So it's going to be print on demand. So you're going to have to pay that. And you might even have those codes, even if you don't have the book, even though they complement very nicely. So this is happening already very soon.
Yes, it's almost done.
And before we close, have you any questions about the book?
Lily, are you going to do audio guides of the book? Audiobooks? No, audio guides.
Yes.
Audiobooks? Because
Yes, but for some reason, the guide said it's a waiting part, and then I still don't know. It sometimes this waiting is because the technology they want to use is not there yet or something. But what I want to start doing is start doing readings of the book in small parts. And I make sure that I'm going to record all of them. And maybe then we have already the audiobook, because the audiobook, the way it is right now, like saying, this is the book, sometimes it's, again, it's like, how we're going to find the playfulness into it. So I might have, and it's still there going on. It could be that only the meditations, some package here, and then the other ones, it's, and they're saying right now, the way the audiobooks are played, they're not going to offer the same playfulness that it has it here. But see how it might be a more an audio puzzle, so we have something here and we have meditation here and going down at something here. They said don't do it the way it is right now. Yes. Even though I plan it, I read how to do it and I know it's like so it's on the making.
Okay. Because when you were doing these recordings, go ahead.
Sorry, Margot. It's because I think that is because it's not linear. You can read it linear because you go further, you go back, you go to the meditation, you go to the codes. You can listen this book. You can listen linear, and I think it's gonna be so beautiful and a lot of surprises. The way that Lily says that she's gonna record of all of this message and all of these readings, and it's kind of like have a lot of substance, a lot of vibration energy.
Imagine. Sorry, a little parenthesis. Imagine that you can put some voice for a.k.a, one for you, models, right? And then you just connect and choose ask your finger to choose one.
It's more like an app. Like what I see right now, it's more apps that can do it. And not it's a reading as a chapter, but I have to read it so you can also listen the way I just said. Only what Elania Manea says, only the metaphors, but also read it in a linear way. So it requires a lot more. So anyone who's listening who knows how to do this technically, please let us know.
That's how it be.
And the meditations are going to be, because every time I do a little bit reading, everybody gets I want to hear everything.
Exactly. This is what I wanted to say, because when you were doing those lives from the Durna tour and you were reading some of these excerpts of the book, it was great. So you could feel, it was suddenly you read that chapter maybe yesterday, but you read it and it's different. It's like you feel that what Patty says, no, that vibration, that energy.
So how about I read a.k.a. for you, Mar? Now that you are
please.
in there.
Yes.
So there you go.
Yes.
You all agree a.k.a. it's good for you?
Of course.
Yeah.
It's all.
I love a.k.a.
Okay. a.k.a. I can feel that. And there's something technology is allowing us to do now, and this is, listen to this. You're gonna listen. Chapter 9. You are the Omniverse, the creator source, Unima. The story of creation, aKhu style. Remember the birth of your cosmic soul. Are you ready? Chapter 9, a.k.a. The gratitude of the Creator. Creation is the result of motion. Keep moving, changing, and transforming to discover the next creative potential inside you. Cosmic Cover by Elane Amanea. a.k.a. The strongest engine within the omniverse. We mention Unima, everything and nothing, is like pulsating and breathing. Timalu, at the center of Unima, is like rippling gravitational waves. Durna, the creator force from the creator, the creation force from the creator, is like a spiraling moving multidimensionally, multidirectionally, and multiversally. Niame is like rotating in helical multidimensional spirals. The consciousness of the creator. Tarmaho, the cosmic consciousness matrix, is doing all the above continuously, inwardly and outwardly. Remember, we use terminology to make it easy for you to understand the origins of your cosmic soul and that the omniverse is you. Motion at the center of the creator is something else, but we can use analogies like the ones above. What is the engine behind every motion originating from the divine, infinite, fractal system of creation? Are you ready for this? The strongest generator of movement within the omniverse and the motor behind the whole fractal process of conception is a.k.a. a.k.a. always evokes opposite directional motion simultaneously, generating a third force. We have again the representation of the grace, the benevolence, and the spirit of the creator in every single movement. a.k.a. is like the gratitude of the creator, making all creation possible through motion within the whole fractal system. Motion is created by focusing on the intention to create infinite ways of self-expression. In the ultra multiverse of matter, in order to materialize the creator's intention, it's necessary to focus on the idea to put it in motion. The creator's attention creates the engine for the intention to become a reality. a.k.a. acts as a cosmic mitochondria. In the greatest idea doesn't have intention, focus, or movement, it will stay only as a potential forever. Karma-ho enters your world as the space memory, space-time structure, holding all the consciousness intentions. As the attention, focus, and those motion get stronger through a.k.a. Karma-ho, the space-time memory transforms into the electromagnetic field, allowing for the physical manifestation of matter. a.k.a. is the motion, the energy behind matter. Yes, that's the code.
It's a complete vibration, Lily, not words. It's vibration.
It's
I
vibration.
love it.
Yeah, maybe it has to be videos and everything, you know, to share. And then you can only listening. It start making sense why it's not the audiobook. We'll be more creative with that expression. But I can feel it too. For me, it's fun. And
We love the music as well.
isn't that nice? Now it's a thank you, Robert Coxon, and thank you to technology. It was not possible before, and now it's possible. And that's creation.
It's from the computer, or it's playing outside?
No, it is from the computer, but it's within the StreamYard platform where we are growing. So it's integrated, and it's because sometimes when you put it outside, it distorts.
Yeah.
And right now, even if you share it right now, the same platform put it together. So I just tried it out before we started here. It's the first time I saw it and said, let's see. And it worked. It was like, oh, wow, this makes for a deeper experience. This is another thing. I see the book even with two different music behind it. And in the audiobook format, they don't allow you to put music. So yeah, I did my whole research. No, it has to be, it's very limited in the way you have to this here. And at the beginning, I have to say all the time, this is page. It's very useful, and I really like it. I have some audiobooks, and I really like it, but it's more linear, definitely, like you were saying. But so just talking with you guys, it already opened up. It start to flow. How it's gonna happen?
Yes, I can see.
In other formats. And any other comments, questions before we close?
Grateful. Thank you for having me.
We are loving it. We want more.
Yes, it's coming.
Yes.
Yeah, I would like to say something to the people that doesn't know your work, Lily. Maybe sometimes comes with a little kind of fear because it's a very new vibration, it's a very new things for them. My tip for them is just flow, just open their hearts and let the things happen, and let the book speak to their soul, not to their mind. And that's why the magic happens. And all the people that comes to you, and all the people that is gonna read this kind of books for all your collection, that is here, but we need to have it here. I would like to have it here. All the people that comes in this kind of learning is people that has already an open heart and an open mind, and it's gonna be a beautiful travel to read this. It's not a book. It's like wisdom, cosmic wisdom.
It's like a reminder.
Yeah, exactly.
It happened to you guys that sometimes you said, I know this. I knew.
Yeah.
A little parts. I say, of course, this is so obvious.
Makes sense.
It makes sense. And other ones, why like, okay. It's really us up there. Just have to remember.
And it's true what Patty says, because even throughout the TTA suit activations, it's funny how it still happens that people, they don't really know much about this world, and they come to you try something different or to open up some ways inside them, but they adopt the language with such ease that I still laugh with the cases where they come back the following day saying, you know, I was, and they're on the phone on WhatsApp saying, I was activating my Dharma with such naturality. Like they remember these words, they are not so unfamiliar. So they pick them up really quickly and they make them theirs in a very natural way. So yes, I think it's just, you know, memory ticking there, and it's not an accident who comes for RTTA and activation. They are just knocking on the door of remembering. But yeah, language for me, it was the same, and it keeps on happening. It's really funny. It depends on who says something. No? But eTNA is thank you for a couple of friends now.
Yeah, that's so beautiful. And
Yes.
you know what, when you were both talking, what came to me is don't concentrate on reading the book. Allow the book reading you.
Mm-hmm.
Just allow it. The book is going to read to you. So don't focus on this. Oh, I have to read it. No, just allow it. It's going to happen.
Yeah.
And you can have it as physical. You can have an ebook. I still recommend the physical, but the ebook is also available, and you can have it with you. And the same with the cards. And enjoy. Thank you so much, Patricia Marga, the eTNA.
eTNA.
And see you as a part of the Omniverse. We keep seeing each other.
Gracias.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you, Lily. Always.
Gracias. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye, Marga and Patty.
Ciao, ciao, ciao.